Hello, I have two items from Sainsbury's purchased only yesterday. One is a Christmas jumper for this year's Christmas jumper purchase, but I do not purchase a Christmas jumper every year, just now and again, and my existing Christmas jumpers are still existing. I think one or two maybe in storage somewhere, maybe behind me, but I felt like buying another one because especially largely due to the fact that it is so cold, you can never have too many jumpers, especially given how long it takes clothing to dry this time of year. So another jumper is most welcome. None of them will be wasted. And yeah, I just felt like getting another jumper to add to the collection of, is it 3 Christmas jumpers I had already? So it may be 4 now, something like that. A small collection so I can cycle between them. And I went for a slightly darker colour. At first I was disappointed. I thought that Sainsbury's had only 2 or 3 available in the men's section, and I was thinking to myself, last year they had 10. I did not purchase one last year, but the year before, or maybe the year before that, I purchased one when I was with a dear friend. And I think her son, we were shopping in Sainsbury's, and I purchased, I think it was the jumper which said, it said, "Who ate all of the Christmas pudding?" or something like that. So anyway, yesterday I saw a Coca-Cola Christmas jumper, which, is cozy and cute, but I was looking for something less branded, something a bit more general. But anyway, I walked around to another part of the men's section and discovered they had hidden some more. They had one which was partly zipped, and some other styles. In terms of pricing, this one was £20. They had some for £25, maybe some for £32. There was one design, I think it may have been priced around £25, but they had only large and extra large, I think. So I suppose they may have had some medium outback. But anyway, I ended up going for this design. A slightly more formal design, darker colour. I felt if this was reflecting my mood for a gentle ease into the Christmas period, a slightly, it's Christmassy, but I like the darker colour to it. It feels cosy, but it strikes a nice balance. And also, I purchased some jeans. Actually, I'll say I purchased jeans from Sainsbury's. These were actually from Poundland, but I ended up seeing some jeans, as you can imagine, at Sainsbury's, and I think they were similarly priced, or maybe just a few pounds more. But these were from Poundland, now that I remember, and they're not the zip style. I had some like these a long time ago, but these are not. They're like what I call the piccolo jeans, but they're slightly different. They're not quite as piccolo-esque as the other jeans that I had. I wish I could find some more of those. I think I purchased them from Sports Direct. But anyway, these are somewhat piccolo jeans, as I like to call them. So yeah, that's hopefully they're not too big, too wide, and hopefully this medium jumper is a good fit, all being well, with some nice long arms to tuck the sleeves rather, to tuck the arms in. So it's the TU Sainsbury's brand. So I will try these on right now and try not to get irritated by the fact that we now have, I was going to say 2 machines running outside. One died down and then I think it geared up again. Honestly, why do people exist on that? Why do people persist with this heavy machinery which never achieves anything? This may be an accepted practice, but there is this leaf blower Larry, I like to call him. Either Amber Court or Birmingham City Council, one of the two, they keep hiring him to blow non-existent leaves. I'm not imagining. I have watched him multiple times when he's just, he hasn't finished the job. He's just parked up. He's got out of the van, and seriously, there might be 2 leaves on the ground at most. It's a waste of time. He could be actually blowing leaves from a dangerous place and tidying things up. Instead, either our landlord or Birmingham City Council are employing him. I imagine it's Amber Court probably, to just come round to these properties, these apartments, and blow away non-existent leaves, which are no threats to life anyway. It's ridiculous. It's just noise pollution for the sake of it. So, I forgive me for being a bit sceptical whenever I hear machinery, but I know leaf blower Larry is always lurking somewhere. Can you go and blow actual leaves? I mean, seriously, if I go outside now, there will not be a single leaf outside of the front door. And yet I know within a week or so, leaf blower Larry will be there pretending to blow leaves. I don't know. I'm seriously, I'm going to write a letter to Amber Court. I would if I thought it would do anything. It will probably just result in my eviction, because that's how it normally goes. How dare you complain about things? You only have to live here. We are the long-suffering landlords who get our mortgages paid for us by our tenants, which we starve with inefficient heating. But anyway, I'm going to... they may be listening to me again. Well, that's good. I hope that they are listening. This video is for you, Amber Courts. Now, I'm going to go and get changed, and then I'll be back, and hopefully it will be a little bit quieter. It is not. It is Lawnmower Larry. It is not Leaf Blower Larry. It is Lawnmower Larry. I just peeked. I walked to my window after getting dressed, and there's a guy with a lawnmower. I've never seen him before, but if it is not Leaf Blower Larry, it is Lawnmower Larry. And why are they all called Larry? Can you get any closer? Yeah, okay. Yeah, are you seeing how close you can get? Because I can hear the noise intensifying. Anyway, I mean, okay, there is actually grass to cut. Does it need cutting? No. Why are we cutting grass? Why is the grass offensive to anyone? Larry, stop now. I think I've offended Lawnmower Larry. Anyway, the clothing, it's always nice, that nice freshness from new clothing. But yeah, the jeans, first of all, the Piccolo jeans have that nice cuff at the bottom, which also helps to contain them in this muddy and wet weather. So otherwise it's easier for trousers or jeans to scrape against slightly muddy parts of the shoe. So this could help to keep them a little cleaner. But I believe these should be 32 waist. I'm going to tell me you can hear that. It's just revving the lawnmower for the sake. I'm going to dismantle that lawnmower in a moment. Screw by screw, I'm going to dismantle it. Honestly, give it a rest, please. I know he's just doing his job, but why does the grass need cutting? What is so wrong with the grass? Anyway, back to clothing. I like the colour. It's a nice blue. I do like black jeans as well. Black jeans are quite nice. But and obviously because the clothing is new, it feels really nice and fresh. And obviously there's the laces to tie rather than a zip. So I suppose that's in some ways more convenient. But yeah, the average jean material, I suppose average build quality, but time will tell how long they last. But yeah, no, I feel no, you cannot really see, but I will take another photograph using my phone or another camera. But they feel comfy enough. Yeah, they feel like comfy jeans. They seem to be a good size, so a good fit. So that's good. Now for the jumper, I would say medium is definitely it's a good fit. Slightly long on the arms, which is just what you want, especially this time of year. But not too long. Just about the right amount of room to retract your hands and arms. Particularly useful when you forget your gloves, like I did yesterday. So that's good. That's what you want, as much material as possible. Like I say, the colour scheme is nice, feels nice and fresh, and yeah, it's not too long, but it's got a fair amount of length to it. That's nice. Yeah, that's a nice outfit, and it's not going to be the heaviest of jumpers, but it's a jumper and it's Christmas themed, so it's nice. It did cost £20, but hopefully it will last for some while. And the jeans, again, I think they were £13 £13 at Poundland, something like that. But yeah, good fit. I've got my shirt and t-shirt. I have both shirt and t-shirt on underneath still, so that's why a shirt. But obviously you can disguise that if you prefer. But yeah, I quite like it. It's a good fit, and it's a way to keep warm while expressing festivities. Yes. And now you stop your lawnmower as my video draws to an end. Lawnmower Larry does it on purpose. The same with Leaf Blower Larry. As soon as I start recording, they start producing sound because they're desperate to divert attention to their noise-polluting activities. And now they're quiet because they know any moments now I am going to stop recording. So yes, you can skulk. You can go off and skulk. How dare you pollute our once tranquil environment? That wasn't tranquil. Anyway. Anyway, I hope that's Leaf Blower Larry and Leaf Blower Lawnmower Larry, rather, in all seriousness, are not too cold. It must be pretty cold standing outside, even if you're working up a bit of a sweat with a lawnmower and a leaf blower blowing non-existent leaves. But I suppose it keeps the monitor warm. But yeah, make sure you're dressed for the occasion if you're doing any garden work, because it is very, very cold. So, new jumper and new jeans. And New Year is almost upon us in a few weeks' time. Today is the 3rd of December, and I forgot to buy an advent calendar. I keep forgetting. I'm sure they had sold out at Poundland already, actually, but maybe I can find one somewhere.